Today I'm going to be setting up my happy planner. I'm going to first clean it out and then set it up. I recently came across, I guess not recently, it's been several months. I came across Kendra Bork YouTube channel, and she does a lot of the, sorry, I'm like, what's the name of it? Getting Things Done method. And then I came across Papercrafts and Planners YouTube videos, and she does the same, she uses the same system. And then from there I just kind of fell down a rabbit hole of getting things done YouTube videos. So I decided, because I have been having such a problem with just remembering stuff. Like, my memory has been horrible. My memory's been horrible. I've just been stressed. I can't remember. I can't stay on focus. I can't. Yeah, I mean, it's been bad. So I think that's just a combination of everything. Just feeling unorganized, feeling like I'm not getting things done, and just being stressed out. So I'm going to, as you can see, take everything out of my plan. Everything that I know I'm not using, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to reevaluate. So that was my goals section. I need to clean out my meal planning section because I do not need meal plans from 5 and 6 months ago. I just don't. So let's take this out. Take this out. I do like to keep a few in here, just so I'm not, just so we're not eating the exact same things over and over again. Meal planning also helps me keep from repeating the same meals over and over and over again, so we're not eating, like I said, the same things and then getting bored and frustrated. Alright, so let's see. Oh, my wellness stuff that I started filling out, but I never finished. Okay, so I've got everything out. So basically what I had was a FlyLady section, what I called a working on section, and my goals section, what I call my transition section for my boys, and y'all don't understand how it's worked. And then there was just some stuff at the back that was in here. So, alright, so now what we've got left is my sticky notes. And actually, this is just scrap paper. I'm going to take and get rid of all of this because it's annoying me and I never take the time to do it. I use these to mark places in my sticker books, so I'll be able to find my stickers when I sit down to do a plan with me. But I haven't been using them. Alright, so this is a little dashboard that I made. I got the idea from Coupon to Provide, excuse me. And I love the idea of it folding so it protects my sticky notes, but I found that this right here is more annoying. The function of it's great, but, and I'm not cutting this straight, but it doesn't matter, I don't look at this. The function of it's great, it's just, when I try to grab a sticky note, I'm usually in a hurry, so I don't want to have to deal with all that. So, there we go. In fact, ooh, there we go. That's how we'll do that. I'll take this, throw that there. Alright, so now all my sticky notes are hopefully protected. And how we're going to start, I went ahead and made some clear dividers. And I just used the Dollar Tree cutting mats. I don't know, let me grab one out so I can, for those of you who don't know what those look like, because I didn't know at one point. That is what they look like. They come in a package. Let's see, make sure we're not getting too much of a glare. They come in a package like that. So that is what you will be looking for at the Dollar Tree. It's usually over where the, obviously with the cooking stuff. So, alright, so let's stick that in there. I've got my Someday Maybe. Alright, so let me actually stop right here. Let me put these in and let me go back for those of you who do not know what the getting things done method is. Oh, look, I just pulled it off my printer. There's already stuff on it. So I'm going to zoom in. Here. Ooh, too much. Alright. So here is the flow sheet for getting things done. So I haven't actually read the book yet. I've been trying to get it, and yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm cheap, and I kind of I don't want to pay the money for Audibles. So anyhow, trying to find a different means to get the book, and I haven't been successful. So it looks like I'm probably going to have to just suck it up and buy the Audible book. But anyhow, so basically, David Allen has what he calls an inbox. And in a planner, I would equate that to a brain dump. I also have, obviously, a physical inbox. Good Lord, have mercy. Yes, that's a file with a bunch of stuff that needs to be dealt with. So, as stuff comes in, you just dump it into your inbox. And then once you go in to process your inbox, so let's say like all day long, you're running around, you're doing things, and so you think of something throughout the day that you need to do. So I would just write that in my inbox. At the end of the day or the next day, because I tend to process mine every day. Excuse me, and again at the end of the week to make sure I got everything done. Everything done. So, at the end of the day, then I would sit down and go through it. And what is this? I'd go through and ask, what is this? Is it actionable? If it is no, then you go over here and you decide if it's just trash, if it's something you may want to do someday or maybe, or if it is just a reference material. Like I've got a whole thing over here. For those of you who don't know, my kids are both autistic. They are 15 and 16, so we're hitting like the transition into adulthood phase. So there's a lot of stuff that I have for reference material, because we're maybe, okay, like we have to fill out all these applications for different things, and maybe it's just not the right time for that particular thing to be done yet. Maybe I need to do that in like for my 16-year-old, maybe I have to do that in 6 months from now, but I can't do it right now. So I would put it in the, I would either put it, actually I think I would put that in the someday file, so I would look at it more often. Like for my 15-year-old, I'd probably put it in a reference file. So, and then you also go down here and then say if it is actionable, then you decide what kind of action it is. Now this is something that kind of really resonated with me, because is it something that has multiple steps? If so, yes, it's a project. And that's something that I guess I thought was like, how do I put it? Yeah, it was kind of one of those things that was like, oh, wow, yeah. Because a lot of the stuff that we're doing for this transition stuff into adulthood is multi-steps. I mean, because there's several steps to it. So I'm putting them in projects and breaking them up into smaller tasks. Because, you know, I might have to go get medical records from their doctor before I can finish filling out this paper. I might have to get something from the school. You know, there's more, like, I may have to go get bank records or tax records or whatever it is, I have to go get something else in order to fill out that paperwork, or not just to fill it out, but to turn it in. So I'm putting those into projects now, and then planning out my steps, breaking them down into smaller steps to do it. Now, is it an actual? Yes. Is it multi-step? No. Can you do it in 2 minutes? His thing is, if you can do it in less than 2 minutes, to do it now. I'm not that great at that. Doesn't need to be delegated. Like, is there something that somebody else can do for it? Then, you know, or maybe, like I said, I need to get this project, I really need to call the doctor's office and get medical records. So, you know, I've got to wait on that. So, anyhow, or maybe I give it to their dad to do. So I give it to him, and then I put it in a waiting for file, like I'm waiting for them to get back to me, or I'm waiting for medical records. So then I'll put in a waiting for file, and then defer it. Like, you either put it on. For me, David Allen says the only thing you put on your calendar is time-sensitive things, like appointments, things that are due by, that sort of thing. I don't. That's not the way my brain functions. I do put my to-do list on my calendar every week. I've been doing it for a while. It works for me. I mean, hello. It works for me. I'm not going to change that. But, and then you break it down into action steps. And so that's where you process it and put it into different action steps. So, that's pretty much the workflow. I will see if I can link this workflow chart in my video. But, so here we go to the next step for just setting this up. So I've got my tabs with my action steps and stuff. Now this is what I've been using for my inbox. I have just this paper that came with, oh, what is it? It's the accessory pack that Happy Planner sells. I'm going to put that piece of mail over there. Y'all don't need my home address. So I'm going to put this folder, again, part of the accessory pack from the Happy Planner, the paper from the Happy Planner, and I've been folding this in half so I can so I have this one, you know, so I can maximize my paper and not get too confused. Now, I am going to redo this, probably not right now, but I am going to redo this. Ooh, I should probably have made another folder. Yeah, I should have probably made another folder. I just thought of that. I should have made another folder for projects. But, so, I have, pull out my, oh, I just made a mess. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I've got all my little half sheets. So, let's see. What are the sections that I had kind of divvied this up into? I kind of sat down and brainstormed. So I did one for home. Actually, I'm going to use, I have one for phone calls too. But I'm going to use one of these pages for phone calls, because what I like to do, and I actually have a phone log system, so what I like to do is when I'm on the phone, let's say I'm calling the bank or something, so on here I'll write, you know, call bank, and then over here I'll write the date and the time that I called, who I talked to, and what was discussed, and if there's something I need to do. Over here. So this is my phone call sheet. So home, cleaning, errands. I have a computer one, I don't know if I will keep that. So, computer, my nail business, the business I'm trying to start. We'll put a YouTube one in there. And one for each kid. And then, what I plan to do is to take these little tabs. They are from Avery. And again, I will find that on Amazon and link them below. I love these things. They're pretty. They are pretty sturdy. So I can just go through here. Excuse me, I'm not going to write on them just yet, but I'm just going to run through here. And I'm such a dork. I will totally color coordinate these and put them in like so if I do purple, blue, yellow, green, like I'll stay in that pattern because I'm a dork like that, but it's fine. A little OCD. It's totally fine. Alright. And then as this page gets full, I will, when this page gets full, I'll just take it out, put the tab on another piece of paper, and throw this one away, because at that point I won't need it again. And I'm going to put, actually I should have. I'm going to put a different one on this. I'm going to put the, and I don't see them. I was going to use the Mambi ones, but I don't see the Mambi tabs. The Mambi does have some tabs that they came out with that are like these, but I don't see them. So I'm just going to use this. Again, these are from Avery. They're just longer. And I'm going to put this right here. Alright, so then, like I said, I'm going to make another divider. I'll use this right now for my divider for my projects. Excuse me. Right now I have these projects that are in my weekly section. And you know what? I think for now what I'll do, till I can take the time to do this, I will just use one of these tabs to put that in there. And then my someday maybe list, I will put in here. This is project sheets that I had. So I have the mini project sheets, but I've got the classic size ordered and on the way. Joann's was having a sale, so it didn't make sense for me to go buy them from Hobby Lobby. And I was ordering a bunch from Joann's anyway, so. Okay, so now I've got, now I've got that. Now the other thing that I'm trying to do to get my life in order is to do FlyLady. I'm trying to get back into the FlyLady routines and stuff. So, this goals section, I'm going to actually take that off. If it comes off great, if not, then I'll just do it off camera, but yeah, it's not coming off. Of course not. So I'm going to take these, and I'm going to put this here, and I've got these I'm going to use for this. Since I have so much, I love these. These are so cute. So that one says oh, you guys have seen these. I'm sure most of you guys have seen these. I know, shocker, another Happy Planner item. And I'll label this. So this will be for my... Okay, you guys, see how this is not turning well on these metal discs? I've seen a lot of people talk about this. It's not turning well. If you go through here and just kind of widen these a little bit, that will fix that problem. Because some of these are really, in fact, I've noticed since getting the metal disc that some of the plastic things aren't always, like even when you look at it here, you can tell that they're not even. Alright, that's better, and I'll fix it more later. Okay, so that is for my routines. And then, stick these in here. I've got the crisis cleaning and all the zones. I did go ahead and just use the FlyLady's printout. If you're not familiar with the FlyLady, basically she is somebody who helps you like declutter your house and get organized. I love her program. I used it before in the past, and it really helped me to get my house in order. And the other thing that I love about her is she preaches not to let your perfectionism get in the way, which, hello, is there a group of people? I mean, when we're worried about the way washi is laid down, I'm just teasing you guys. Don't take this seriously because I know I do it myself. But seriously, who cares if our washi is crooked? It doesn't matter. But we care. Alright, so what I was thinking is, so my routines are here, so I'll put that there so I can easily flip to my routines and then to the current zone. So she basically breaks up your house into different zones. So you establish your routines. First you establish your routines. You declutter. So if you are new to this program, instead of going through and doing a detailed cleaning, you would not worry about this detailed cleaning. You would go into zone 1, which is the entrance, front porch, and dining room. Don't deep clean it. You don't deep clean it until you declutter, because you can't, what did she say? You can't clean, yeah, you can't clean clutter. So, you'd go through and you would declutter everything. Once you get it decluttered, then you would start on a detailed cleaning list. Like I said, these are from her website. I just printed off hers. We just moved into this house last July. Yeah, last July, and I feel like I've done nothing but try to get things, put up the way I want. But anyhow, so I feel like my kitchen is there. Whenever I start going through, I will modify these lists to be more in the things. Like, she has wash canisters and knickknacks. I don't have any canisters out. In fact, that was one thing that I like strive for in this house, is not to have a bunch of junk out on the counters in my kitchen. So anyhow, that is the FlyLady section. She also talks about meal planning, so I will keep my meal planning here. I do not know what I want to do with this section, but I don't want to take it out just yet. Because I will get handouts for different things. Oh, you guys do not want my... okay, and then I've got my extra paper, my stickers, and that sort of thing. And I think I'll just put these back here for now. Until I can think of a better way. Alright, so let's see here. What do we have? Let's make sure we've got everything. And I feel like I've got... let me make sure I've got everything that I wanted. Oh, I know what else I needed. I needed a waiting on section. See, I thought about this, and this is why I need a planner, you guys. This is why I needed a planner. So, how will I do this? Next actions. Maybe on my next actions list, I will put another paper like this. Actually, it doesn't even have to be like that. Excuse me. Let's just grab out another full sheet. Do I want a full sheet? You know, I don't think I want a full sheet. I think I just want a half sheet. So let's do another one of these half sheets. And we'll put this, and I'm actually going to label this right now. That way I don't forget again. I'll do another big one. Waiting on. Alright, so. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and label everything off camera, and I will be back. Alright, you guys, so I've got everything set up, I've got everything labeled. So let's do a quick flip through, and then I'll show you how I plan on using the Getting Things Done, or GTD method. Alright, so I've got my sticky notes now. Excuse me. All nice and protected up here. My hole punch guide, because I like to make stuff. And I actually got this idea from Caitlin at Beans and Monkeys, to put that over there. To put that on the back of, to hide the January dashboard on my doc and see, you know what it does. You don't need me to tell you. Alright, so then I've got my inbox. I've got my next actions, and they're all labeled. Oh, my projects thing. This apparently does not like to stick to plastic. I'm learning very quickly, so we're going to need to make that sooner rather than later. Alright, so my projects tab and my someday maybe. And then I've got my, so basically how I set this up, this is my catch-all planner. Okay, so it's got everything in it, and in fact I'll even write, see, I've got a little thing that's like to remind me to go check the other sections. So this is my catch-all planner. This is the Indigo Hues planner, I believe. Then I've got my budget planner, which I need to get on the ball with this month, and my expense trackers, again, haven't done much, need to get on the ball with that. And then I've got my wellness thing, and I thought if I decorated it, I might look at it, and that hasn't really worked. In fact, I haven't done anything this week in here. I need to get on to that. And then I've got my monthly setup for my YouTube page. Again, I don't really use these, so I thought if I would decorate. And then I've got my to-dos. I've got my FlyLady section with all that. My meal planning section. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this. This did say transition on it, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. My password section, which y'all don't need to see. My note paper. And back here I've got another folder and with some stickers in it. And then 2 empty things, which I need to take this off. And then I've got my little folder back here, which needs to be re-glued down. It's coming up. Alright, so not to get off topic or anything, I did go ahead and put this bookmark back here in my inbox. So this is what I would do on a normal day, like if I were to be processing this here. So I would go, okay, film showing how I set up for the GTD and FlyLady. I'm going to mark that off because I've just did that. Make a home notebook to keep receipts and stuff. We're going back to the someday maybe list because that's not going to happen. And I would just write that on here. Notebook, and then we'll just stop there because I can fill that in later. Alright, so and then I've got to call. So I just write change my payment method. And then I would just mark that off. So then, whenever I sit down to plan my week, I will come through here. And this will keep me also on task because obviously if I'm going to make phone calls, I might do it while I'm taking a break from cleaning. Or I'm not going to make phone calls, a bunch of phone calls. I don't want to put myself down to, well, the same day that I'm running errands, or you know, working on the boys' stuff. Unless this is phone calls pertaining to the boys, I'm probably not going to make a bunch of phone calls when I'm working on paperwork for the boys. Again, business stuff, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'll do, maybe in the morning I'll do some cleaning and then work on business stuff and then work on stuff for the boys, but I'm not going to, and then go run errands, but I'm not going to have those all scheduled. Like, I'm not going to go to Walmart and then make, you know, a bunch of phone calls. I don't know. I just need to, it's going to help. Basically, I hope, my hope is that it'll help me schedule out my to-dos a little better so I can be a little bit more productive. Alright, well, I think that's it. So then, like I said, multi-step things, like, for instance, let's see, that just does not want to hear. My kids, they both have a notebook that I keep all their stuff in. And I always put down work on notebook. Well, what does that mean? Because I need to make tabs for them. I need to, I need to make sure all his IEPs are in there, printed off and in there. There's some medical stuff that needs to go in the other ones. I need to make sure there's extra paper for notes. Folders. I need to put folders in there. So this will help because, like I said, I've had that on my to-do list a couple of times now, and it hasn't actually got done. And I think part of it is that I'm not really sure where to start. So this will give me a starting point on that project. Yeah. So hopefully this will help me be more productive and get things done. And then, of course, like I said, like, those are things that I do want to do, but I don't have time to do them right now. So the someday maybe list, that'll help me keep track of those things that I want to do that I don't have time right now to do. So I hope this helps you guys. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear them. Like I said, I am new to this. I am just trying to figure this out. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm already looking at this list of things, and I'm pretty sure a computer is going to be thrown out of there because, excuse me, whoa, in today's day and age, like when the book was written was back in 2002, no, 2000, I believe it was. You know, we didn't have a computer in our pocket. You know, we didn't walk around with a camera and a video video recorder and a little computer in our pocket or our purse like we do today, because that's essentially what these phones are nowadays. I mean, we don't leave anywhere, and most things we can do on this phone, we don't really need to go sit down on our computer. However, with that being said, there are things that I like to sit down at my computer and do. Do I like to edit videos on here? No. Obviously, I'm not even taking my video, shooting my YouTube video on this thing. So, there are things that I don't like to do on here, but that I do like to actually go sit down at my computer and do, because I'm old and probably a little old-fashioned, but whatever. We're not discussing that today. So anyhow, I will let you guys know. I will keep this out. I plan to do another video in 3 or 4 weeks to kind of give you guys an update as to how things are going with the system and how it is keeping me productive. Alright, well, until next time, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.